Hey everyone, so I want to take a moment and talk to you guys all about this ceiling fan. So stay tuned to the end and you guys are going to be able to see the installation. But one thing I like with this is it's going to come with a remote. So that way you're going to be able to use this to be able to change everything. It even comes with this, and then it even has the screws for you to be able to screw it into like the wall or something. But this is where everything right here, you're going to be able to control it. You're going to have the 3 temperature lights. All right, so you can very easily change that. Also, while you're in each setting, you're gonna be able to dim it or to make it brighter. So that's really nice. So that way you're gonna be able to make sure that it's gonna be the exact kind of temperature and the brightness that you want. So you can see, let's go through some of the other lights here, just so you guys can get an idea of it. And then you have the fan. All right, so that was kind of controlling all like the colors and the temperature. And then the fan, you can see right here, on and off. So you're gonna be able to also switch it from forward to reverse. So depending on if it's summer or winter, you're gonna be able to adjust that. And then right here, you can actually see the wind speed. So you're gonna be able to change the wind speed depending on what you want. And then the other nice thing is you have a timer. So you're gonna be able to set it for 1 hour, 2 hours, or 4 hours, depending on what you want. So if you guys are looking for a fan that you wanna be able to also switch back and forth. One side has black and the other side kind of has like the grayish color. So you're gonna be able to kind of flip it around. So depending on where you're putting it, you're gonna be able to adjust it that way. One thing that I hope you just noticed with the fan is that it is ultra quiet. This is going to be the Coolwind 52-inch black ceiling fan, but like I said, you're going to have those 2 different colors, the black or the grayish, and then it's going to have 6 different speeds with 3 color temperatures. You're going to also be able to dim this down from a 10% and bring it all the way up to 100%. The 3 color temperatures are going to go from 3,000 all the way to 6,500K. And then it also has that reversible motor, so that way it's going to be great for the summer or the winter. Here's just a nice close-up of actually what the grayish color looks like. It has a nice LCD screen that you're able to see. So forward and reverse, the fan speed, you can kind of increase it. You can see right there all the way up to 6. And then you have this all the way off. So this is going to control just the fan, and that one will control just the light on and off. But if you want to control both at the same time, you can hit that one. So now we're going to go over the installation of how to put the fan together and then also how to install it into the ceiling. So first thing, you can see that everything comes completely wrapped in the styrofoam, so that way you know that nothing is going to break. So this is where you're able to see that I actually had this switched around. We actually finally did the video. Originally I was going to go with the black color, but then decided to switch it up. So the instructions just kind of walk you through exactly how to do it. So a lot of the screws are actually already put together in the fan, and so you're going to see in a lot in the instructions that it says to loosen up or to remove the screws that are originally there, and then those are the same ones that you're going to use, which makes it nice though. You don't have to worry about losing different screws. And then right here you have 2 of the down rods of different sizes, so you're only going to use one depending on how long or like how low you want it to hang. Because you're going to be able to use this also as more of an angled mount. One thing that I like with this fan is how you're going to be able to put it up. It is nice that you're going to have like this little ball right there, and that's actually going to be able to hang while you're actually connecting the wires. So we have that up there, and so you're going to be able to kind of slide that ball in there, and then you're going to be able to have this hang while you're connecting the wires, which makes it a lot easier versus trying to hold the fan up at the same time. And then all you're gonna do is you're gonna connect these 2 right there. So there's only one way they're gonna be able to go in. So you're gonna connect both of those, and then you're gonna be able to connect the wires with the live, the neutral, and also the grounding wire. And then that white box does fit up there. It is a kind of a little tight squeeze, but you're gonna be able to do that. And then you loosen up these screws and then fit it in. But overall, worked absolutely perfect.